Welcome back to our Final Fantasy Origin walkthrough. In this episode we're going to be doing Phantoms of the Past at the Hallowed Massif. Let's get cracking on through. Nothing too crazy with this stage. This place is based on Mount Gagazet from Final Fantasy X, which is an insanely good Final Fantasy. Highly recommend playing that game if you haven't already. For the most part, on this first bit, it's basically just hack and slash, slice and dice, and nothing too insane. Working our way up the mountain. We're also rocking Mage and Ninja, so I'm going to try and pop some experience points into Black Mage, Mage and Red Mage, because you can get some good stuff, some good abilities and stuff from those jobs. So we'll pop a few points into those jobs. And I have kind of messed around with the gear a little bit, so we've increased our affinities a little bit with some extra jobs, so they're getting some extra EXP via the affinities as well. I'll show you that in just a second. But yeah, for the most part, just hacking, slashing, and slicing and dicing our way on through. And yeah, this place is based on Mount Gagazet from Final Fantasy X. There is an item in here. You can grab that. There's no actual hidden purple orb as such, or secret memory, just hidden items like that here and there. It's been a long time since I've played Final Fantasy X. I've not played it since it actually originally released. But this is a mountain where Kimari is from. And he's got a bit of a storyline here at Mount Gagazet, where you and the party head to Mount Gagazet to do some bits and bobs. Just going to cast Utsusemi. Just go into slice and dice mode. I might just focus on this. Will do. I think there's an avalanche that happens here. I think it can do a little bit of damage, but I wouldn't worry too much. Just stand over here, you should be fine. I think it also reveals a way through the mountain here. You can choose to go either way. I don't think it really matters, to be fair, which way you go. They kind of lead to the same place anyway. So we'll just choose to go inside the mountain. Just grab the stuff that's in here. And the music at Mount Gagazet is probably one of my favourite pieces of music from Final Fantasy across the whole series, actually. So I think the title of this song is something like People of the Mountain, or Servants of the Mountain, or something like that, which is absolutely a beautiful piece of music. But yeah, if you've not actually played Final Fantasy X, I would highly recommend it. It's there's a HD remaster out these days, Final Fantasy X HD and Final Fantasy X-2 HD as well, which is worth playing. You usually get it in like a double pack kind of thing. I'd recommend checking that bad boy out. We can work our way through here, just smash on through. Like I say, nothing too crazy. We can also head back down the mountain here, if we want to. It just leads us to the sort of like opposite way we could have approached this from. I've also just popped Lightbringer there, because there's quite a few enemies, so I might as well just smash through. Keep forgetting to put our party members into limit break mode. Just get hit by a red attack there, so we've got to be careful. I think one of our shadows actually absorbed the red attack. But you'll notice that some of our jobs are getting levels up and stuff, even though we don't actually have them equipped. I think like Sword Fighter got a level up there. It's because of some of the affinities that have come through with the gear. So I'll show you. Keep forgetting to use Flee. Speed us up a little bit. We can explore some stuff down here. I don't think there's anything too crazy. Like I say, it's just random enemies. I think maybe there's an item. Oh yeah, there's an item here, so I might as well just bag that whilst we're here. We'll try a little bit of Mage, perhaps. Put some levels into Mage. So we've got Mage at level 24. At the moment, and Ninja at 18. I'll show you the gear and stuff that I mentioned as well. So The gear is technically like not the best that we actually have access to, but it's got like affinities on it. So you can see all these affinities kind of like stacked up here on various things. So I thought I'd just like whack them on because they, you know, give us a bit of extra EXP for these random jobs and stuff. So it's worth checking out. You can also order the gear in order of like highest affinity to lowest affinity. So if you press in the, I think it's the right stick, or is it the left stick? I'm just going to check it out. If you press on this and then push in the right stick, yeah, you can sort of like change the order. So job affinity is at the highest at the top, you know, 36%, 35%, and then the lowest at the bottom. So you could check it out that way and, you know, whack some stuff on that might help out, sort of thing. Anyway, let's push on forward. I think we've got some cubes. So grab this. We could level up some stuff. Probably going to focus on Ninja, as that's kind of the one that I want to really like level up the most at the minute. So we'll just whack some points into it. And then essentially we'll just try and max out that job tree really. And just whack some points into whatever on the other ones. Just to unlock some random bits and bobs. For those. That'll do for now. I'll keep on pushing on forward. Use some fleet. I think those ogres can hit pretty hard, so just watch out. I think they're called ogres. Yep. Hold down RB. Keep forgetting to cast shadows. There we go. So it works a lot easier. That sort of like RB spam works like insanely easier if you got shadows on. Because you can just keep spamming away like that, so all good. Okay. So just see, I think it's Sword Fighter that just got a level up, even though we don't actually have Sword Fighter set as one of our jobs at all. It's still got a level up. So Divine Sigil and Flee there on the command abilities. We'll switch to Mage a little bit. So I want to put some points into Mage to get Red Mage and Black Mage unlocked. I've just lost my bearings there a little bit. We came from that way, yep, so this way. Check this out. Just soul shielded that supersonic wave, so we're going to cast it back. I'm actually just going to get out of that bit, because we'll get ganged up on. That should do, I think. Party members are going a little bit over the top there, but, you know, it's fine, we'll take it. We can go left or right. I think left is the way to go. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you've played Final Fantasy X. You know, if you've got a favourite character, perhaps, from the game. I don't know who I would class as my favourite character from Final Fantasy X, to be fair. Probably either Yuna or Lulu, perhaps. Just grab this item here. And lore item, I think it is. Yep. Feel free to have a little read through that if you want to. Then we can flee. Nothing too crazy, I don't think, if memory serves. Just slicing and dicing mostly on this stage. Watch out for these enemies because it can get a bit spicy. This might hurt a lot. We need to back up. Make sure we cast Uchisemi there and heal up. That could have been a lot worse. But we survived. So just make sure we've got the shadows on. We've got 3 shadows. Party members are in limit break mode to make our lives insanely easier. We'll smash on through. Mage 26. Might rock that for a little bit. Put some points into that. I think we're just backtracking there. I keep losing my bearings in this tunnel. I think it's this way. Yeah. Just looking out for those kind of like icicles that we can smash. Just in case we are overlooking some of those. I think there's a bit that falls down here, so I'm just going to quickly look around before it falls.
Let's go.
Just going to grab the item there. I think this bit falls down here. I am actually going to make it fall down because I want to go down there, check it out. Check this out first. Item tucked away over here. I don't think it matters too much which way you actually go here. So you can head straight through. I'm actually just going to do a little bit more exploration in this zone here before we push forward. And it looks like there's a little drop-off section that we can do there, which most likely is going to be if we go here and drop down and then just... Ah, I see. We have a Malboro. So I'm going to back up, watch out for bad breath. That's got a pretty long range on it. Need to be careful. Party members are in limit break. We've got 2 shadows applied. Got 1 shadow applied. We're just going to back up. Make sure we've got Azzavhar on. That's our last Azzavhar because we've got no more Ninja Scrolls left. Re-limit break party members. I can hardly see what we're doing here, but I think we are clear-ish at this point. There was an item down there, so we grabbed some kind of item. I don't think it's really that important, but if you wanted to grab the extra gear, there was something just there. Just trying to figure out if we've missed any bits and bobs. No, I think that should be fine. So we'll head on back up. This bit should be at the camera angle. Maybe we jump down there, but this should, in theory, kind of take us to where that little ledge was that drops us off. Well, where you could drop off from before. Yep. And then this time we'll just stick to the right a little bit so we don't fall down. And we should be good to go through this cave. We've got some cubes.
We should collect ourselves.
I'm not sure if we are at the boss just yet. I don't think so. We've got some anima shards. Going to pop those into ninja. And just level up like whatever. Doesn't really matter too much what you grab. Just going to level it all up anyway, so that'll do. That should do for now. We'll check the gear soon-ish as well. So we've got 20 Ninja Scrolls now, which is absolutely awesome. Just going to dodge around the sides here, put the allies into limit break mode. We've got the shadows applied, so I'm just going to basically go for it. There we go. We've still got 3 shadows applied there, so somehow that enemy missed. I've got no idea how it actually missed, but you know, I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to roll with it. Smash through that. I think there was an avalanche which may reveal some stuff from time to time. No, it's just the cubes again, so we'll push on forward.
I'm so over climbing.
Smash on through. Nice.
Excitement? I don't believe you.
But yeah, I'm kind of loving the throwbacks to the Final Fantasy games in this game, Final Fantasy Origin. It's pretty cool to be like revisiting certain areas, but like in a modern day kind of game setting as such. Because I played Final Fantasy games for quite a while. I think the first one was Final Fantasy VII on the PS1 when it first launched many years ago, and then played every single one since then, really. Okay, just going to push through a little bit. We've just got random caves and tunnels. I don't think there's anything too crazy in these caves, to be totally honest. You might find some random items like this, but once again, it's just like gear like that, so it's, you know, it's not life or death if you don't get all the random bits and bobs in these caves, but we'll smash through. Just gonna try and get my bearings. Okay, we're gonna have to go shurikens. And there's bats just stay like just out of reach, just like it's taunting me. Okay, so I think we came in from that direction. You could get some stuff in here. Just a bunch of random enemies. A bunch of random enemies again. Malbara over there. I think this is where we had that battle before. It is. And this way, so we'll go this way. We'll head towards the Malbaro. Just checking all the bits and bobs, really. Some Lightbringer. Will do. So Ninja is 22. Get some decent levels on that now. And if you feel like you need to level some bits and bobs up, and some of the enemies might be proving a bit tricky and stuff, it might be worth like going into some side missions and some side quests and stuff like that, and just like grinding out some missions for a little bit, so you can upgrade your gear a bit, and you can also upgrade your, you know, your jobs a bit as well. So it's worth doing. And don't forget to like visit the smithy and dismantle your gear and stuff, so you can use the materials to upgrade your gear. What we'll do a little bit later, there are some side missions where it kind of unlocks some stuff at the smithy, some extra things that you can do at the smithy, like upgrading some extra bits and bobs. So what we'll do a little bit later, I think, is probably do some of the side missions, so it kind of like unlocks some extra stuff at the smithy. Just kind of give your characters the edge a little bit in battle.
This is the same color as the boulder earlier.
Another one of these. Smash on through. I'll do. I think there was two of these. There's one on the other side, so maybe we have to, you know, delete a few of them to progress. If memory serves, it's been a little while since I've done this particular mission, so that's one. There's one there, and I think there's one there as well, so I think 3 in total. I think our inventory is also full, so we need to throw some stuff on the floor. Especially before we fight the boss, because the boss usually drops some decent stuff, so I'm just going to do the old faithful. There we go, slice and dice. So that's 2 of those for now. And I think there was a third one somewhere down here. I'm going to use Utsusemi. Smash through this. There we go, that'll do. That's 3. Can't remember if there is a 4th. No, so it kind of breaks that wall down just here in this kind of like mid-section between them. And then we can push through here. I think this is coming towards the end-ish. I would imagine we will find some cubes soon, yep. So what we should do is just check some bits and bobs, level up some jobs, pop some anima shards if we do have some. Just unlock whatever for now. Sword Fighter is getting levels up because we've got the affinity applied to it. And we'll unlock some of these as well. So we've got Red Mage here. We also need Sword Fighter to be leveled up for Red Mage as well. And this one just requires Mage, so that's all good. So what we'll do, first of all, we'll just lob some stuff on the floor. Okay, so we'll go to items, and then we'll organize the armor by equipment level. So the highest level is at the top, and the lowest level is at the bottom. And what we'll do is just hold down Y, bring that up a little bit. so it selects a bunch of random stuff. Maybe we'll keep that, the affinity stuff. That should be fine, and then I'm just going to go to menu and then discard, and then yes, just to free a little bit of space. In fact, I'm actually going to switch mage out for white mage for a boss fight. It's better to be safe than sorry, so what we'll do is go for white mage on that one, and then ninja. That should do the job for the boss fight, so let's go for Utsusemi. Then head on forward and head on inside the boss arena. Alright, let's jump into it. So we've got Dragon Zombie, we've got Utsusemi applied. We should also apply Hastegar and all that good stuff with White Mage. So we'll go for Hastegar and regen. Switch back over to Ninja. Need to back up and make sure that we've got shadows applied. And don't forget you can soul shield the attacks if you want to regenerate your MP. Deadly Stomp, you want to back up, then run back in, get back in there. Just kind of like stay around the sides and the back. Watch out for the tail attack. I think he attacks 2 or 3 times with that, so just watch out for that. And a tail spin, just back up. If your shadows are gone with Ninja, make sure to reapply them, like so. We've got loads of MP as well, so don't be afraid to back up a little bit. Pop your spells. Watch out for rush attack. You want to dodge to your sides. Or if you was playing like a different mage, like a black mage or something, you could stand back and just catch your spells, all that good stuff. We've still got 3 shadows applied, so we kind of want to be towards these sides. Don't get too greedy with the attacks, just attack a few times and then dodge. So by the time that you've attacked like say 2 or 3 times, the dragon will be ready to attack you, so just be not too greedy. Don't be too greedy with your attacks, and just expect him to be attacking you. Party members back into limit break mode. You can also throw some stuff if you wanted to with Ninja. And don't forget you can soul shield all the good stuff. We can reapply Hastegar, all those buffs. Pop all those on. Regengar, Protectgar, and even whack out some Kurigars if you want to. Make sure you got your shadows on. We've still got 3 shadows applied. And get around the back here. There we go. And just back up. I got a little bit too greedy there, but need to put Utsusemi back on. And I think the break gauge is gone. Let's finish this off. But yeah, try to just kind of stay to the sides and the back, not in front of the dragon, and only pop in like a few attacks. Don't get too greedy with your attacks. Make sure to be dodging and all that good stuff. And other than that, that is the stage. There's loads more video game tutorials, boss guides and walkthroughs on my channel. Some videos have just popped up right now, feel free to check them out and give them a click. I've covered loads of games such as Elden Ring, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Nioh 2, Ninja Gaiden and loads more. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.